Hey everyone, today's basic build will be for the Stalky Boy himself, Michael Myers. Again, with these builds, we are only able to select from the killer of choice perks, and the perks that are available to all killers. Also, side note that I forgot to mention last time, I will not be running the perk No One Escapes Death, also known as NOED. While it can be strong perk, it does reward poor play, and is something that I never take in any of my builds. Alright, on to today's build. Save the best for last. Every time I hit a non-obsession survivor, I will gain a stack. Every stack reduces my successful hit cooldown by 5% up to a max of 8 stacks or 40% cooldown. Dying Light. Every time I hook a non-obsession survivor, I will gain a stack. Every stack grants a 3% penalty to repairing, healing, and sabotaging to every survivor other than the obsession. It's not the best slowdown in the game as it does have quite a bit of ramp up, but any slowdown perk is better than none. Also keep in mind that with this perk, the obsession gains 33% increase to healing speeds and unhooking speeds to other survivors. Sloppy Butcher. Basic attacks will cause the mangled and hemorrhage status effect, will make a survivor bleed more frequently and take longer to heal. Whispers. When a survivor is within 32 meters of this perk, it will light up and you will hear the entity's whispers. Mostly pay attention to the lighting up, that's the best cue for when it's going off. But that's it for today's basic build. Now let's go ahead and go stare at some survivors. Alright, Auto Haven. I get this map a ton, and I don't really ever complain, but if it gets a strong pallet loop generation, I might be in some trouble with the basic build. But for the most part, we're going to be relying a lot during this series, probably on Whispers being detection perk, unless we get killers like Bubba, who actually have barbecue and chili, or a unique detection perk. And I'm always going to try and take one or two, definitely, actually I really like the idea of leaning towards like two of the, oh, let's see if I can say it quiet for a second, using two of the killers perks instead. I think that'd be a lot more fun. And that's what I'm going to try and stay doing for quite a little bit. I'm actually going to keep it here. Let me cut her off a little bit. Now, when you're playing Myers, one of the things I see a lot of Myers doing that can cost them a lot is they rely, that was goofy as all it could be, is they rely really heavily on stalking a lot. You don't need to stalk a ton when you're playing Myers, especially if you're running things like Sloppy Butcher and save the best for last. You're going to get a lot of value actually off of smaller chases. Now, we are running Dying Light as a slowdown, which is nice that Myers has one. It's not the best by far, but if we can get it going early, we can have a really good slowdown. I want to see if they came back over here and working on this still. Nope. And as always with these basic builds, you're going to see gens going by pretty quick, unless you get something really going. There was another survivor in the area. They probably just moved over. No, they're not there. The crow's still there. I'm looking off to the right as well to see if I see any survivors kind of moving on through. Whisper's still going off. That might be inside the building. Nope, it went off for a second and then came back on. So I'm guessing this generator over here. Here we go. Hi, guys. How you doing? Was the obsession I should have hit the other person? I thought at first, though, oh, hi. Works for me. Do you know where you're going? You have Dead Hard? Nope. Awesome, this will be our second stack. You can choose to let the obsession go, but I never really let any survivor go when running saving the best for last. Sorry, stuttering today pretty well. Just because, you know, downing a survivor is always good. Getting a survivor out of the game, always good. So even if it meant that I was going to lose Dying Light or save the best for last, I would still probably get rid of a survivor as quickly as possible. And I do that pretty much always. So they're healing over here. Both are injured. I'm going to go for her. Sounds good. I'm going to go for the other survivor because I have an option not to go for the obsession. And I can get save the best for last really going. She stayed inside me for a second. I can end this chase real quick. Yeah. Let me just... There we go. A little mind game. You want to keep your red stain on them and then go for it there. Now, do I let her pick her up? Sure, you know what? Yeah, let's let her pick her up. I don't want the game to be over too soon. I really want it to utilize the build. And, you know, what kind of video is it if I down everyone in like 2 seconds? Not really fun. Doesn't really show off anything. We have decent stacks, and now we gotta think about how the survivors are gonna get around me to go save the other survivor on hook. We have one right there. So she should lead me away. She's actually going to opt to hide because probably Iron Will Gamer. It didn't end well for her. We'll go ahead, we'll hook her, why not? Now we have 3 on the hook. I could have ended the game, honestly, if I had just went over there and downed them, but not the idea I'm going for. When I play Myers, though, the reason I like to stay in Tier 2 is mostly because you get to really utilize the stealth that you have. And it doesn't seem like it, but when you're running the add-on Dead Rabbit, you get a lot of value from just like the hit and run playstyle. And you're going to hear me say this a ton in this gameplay, because it's probably the style I utilize the best. Some players are better at snowballing, some players are better at like strategizing and slowing down the game, and that's where I pretty much fall at. I more or less strategize the whole game as I'm going. I'm going to go around the long way here just in case she's healing up, but I figure she'll go for the save here soon, right now. And then I'll kind of get back into the game here. Or they might kill themselves on hook, I have no idea. She has plenty of time. There's scratch marks. So it should be some survivor getting saved here. There we go. And this game, by the way, is already over. She can go for them. She messed up. I'm probably playing with some goobers here, which is fine. Oh, man, this is just rough. You don't even know where the loop is. See, this is the problem, man. Like, I've done, like, 4 of these now. And I've gotten some... Hello? Start some dominance. But I have gotten some rough survivors lately. It just goes more or less to show you that matchmaking is fucked. But we'll utilize that. I might have to do a second game. I don't normally want to do a second game for these series. It's more or less just to show you what kind of build you could run if you're newer to the game. And I utilize pretty much any of the base perks, of course, with 2 of the killer perks, which I'll probably continue to do. Oh. Where are you at? Hey, how you doing? You should have, like, crawled. You could have had that. Could have. Oh, this has got to be so salty. I'm a good person. Not a big deal. We'll move on. We'll probably do a second one. Just because I want to show off a little bit more in the build. It won't be an always thing for the series, but this will be a basic Myers build. So if you were having trouble just thinking, hey, what kind of build should I run if I have no other perks and I just like Myers, this is something I personally like to run. And of course, I like using the Dead Rabbit add-on to lower my tear radius to get more advantage on my hit and run playstyle. With that being said, these were not cream of the crop. It looks like it was just a bunch of friends playing the game together. So we'll GG's it up. We'll go ahead and we'll play another game because I just don't feel like this was enough. And I feel like I gotta show just a little bit more. Alright, on to the next. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm saying. See what I mean? It's like every other game. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Again, really enjoy these maps. So we'll start the game off same way, using whispers. Whispers is gonna light up. We can see that in the bottom right hand corner, and you'll hear the little whispers coming in through your headset. Here you are. I heard her. 2 of them. Let's go ahead and get some stock off. Alright, this guy knows semi just to hide a little bit, which is good. The longer a survivor can prolong you getting your tier 2, the better, because there's a lot more time wasted. We're going to try and put a stop to that now. You'll keep doing this for a second. I'm going to chase him just for a little bit longer here. I at least want my tier 2. Because he could loop this forever, by the way, without it. Alright. He'll drop it now. I won't. There we go. We get hit on him here. That was a nice try, though. I don't want to chase this too much, but... yeah. I'm going to leave this off. 1, use the obsession so we don't get any value from dying light. But there's another survivor over here who's just kind of walking. I'm going to act like I don't see her. And then we're just going to be off. Survivors in there working. They were. They went to the back. There it is. Now the way she has to run this is going over to the vault, which she'll get, but she'll get smacked for. She's going to go to that loop right there. He's working on that, right? Okay. That's why you don't sit by pallet. You either run it or don't. He has a flashlight. Of course, he'll go for the save. He'll drop the loop, and he'll try and CJ tech me, probably. No. That was a nice try, though, man. There you are. Yeah, that's what I like to see. CJ Tech. Yeah. Nice try. She can try this all day. She'll go down to it too. Nice dead hard. Do I want to chase this? Yeah, I will. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for leading me to your allies. All right, we got to save the best for last. Really going. I'm going to end the game. Again, I don't have to, but what I'm going to do here, she'll drop that. She might look for the save. We're going to keep her away from them. If they have Unbreakable, I'm going to force it out right now. This is where we just take one small lead and put it into a snowball. All right, let's go for a hook or two. She has the flashlight. She won't come back here and get it. I'm not too worried. There she is. Okay. I want to chase her off. I have this person down over here who probably is a little newer at the game. She's moonwalking. She wants my attention. I'll give it to her for a second. Why not? We're all keeping her out for their survivor. This gives them a little bit of time to play, and what it does for us is actually create a ton of dead zones because she's going to have to decide what she wants to do here. 10 out of 10. We'll get our first stack of Dying Light right here. They're going to pick up and save, and then we'll be able to really start this game off. I'm going to go this way and cut back around. I'm looking off to the left, though, just to make sure that survivor isn't walking around me. There they go. They just picked her up, so they're going to be off in that distance. I saw them just for a split second. Whispers is going off. There's a crow over there that's coming back. Here he is. Not really the person I want to be going after because I saved the best for last, but if he can drop this pallet, that'd be awesome. I'll even hit it. Okay. The fact I didn't get that. Surprise. You see his scratch marks over there? We're going to break away from this chase and go over here. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? You have dead hard? Nope. I wonder if I can bait this. No, he's over there. We're good. One got fully healed. Looks like she's probably running self-care. Probably a newer player by the way she was playing. I'm going to get a little bit more stock here, just in case I need to prep it. Yeah, let's do this. She's running pretty much straight line, I should say. There we go. She's not really playing loops. A little bit line of sight juke she tried. 6 stacks, save the best for last. Feels good. Kind of get Shack Pout out of the way, though. Oh, I'm going to. She's going to drop that. There we go. I'll eat that all day. One survivor's killing themselves on hook, but what are you going to do? I heard the cry of pain. There you are. All right. Got scratch marks off into the distance. I'm always paying I'm always looking at my surroundings. I'm never really looking at what's in front of me because I never want to be just like tunnel visioned onto one thing. Scratch marks were over here. Probably meant he came back to this gen. Here he is. We'll go ahead and stalk him a little bit more. I'm gonna probably pop tier 3 here in a second. Hey, buddy. There we go. He's definitely one of the better players here, I'd say. Nice try. Go for the pickup. They'll go for the save. There it is. I want to say Dying Light's doing work, but it's not. This is just pure pressure. But not the kind you do to get your friends drunk. Nope. Just having a ton of pressure off that one down. We have Whispers. They're probably going to heal up under hook if I had to guess. And based on the way Whispers went off, they definitely are in the area. I'm listening for cries. There it is. She's still here. Cool. Nice. She went to the right. I'll go ahead and probably down her again. She's going to drop pallets fast, I think. So I'm not going to have to worry about anything. There are no pallets up in this loop coming up. It's actually really nice. This one did not spawn horribly, which is real generous. I'm really used to this map spawning some ridiculous layouts. I thought I heard footsteps next to me. Guess not. I don't see any scratch marks. We'll go ahead and I'll kick a gem. Why not? 4 stacks of Dying Light. That is going to do some, you know, help with regression there. There he is. I'm actually going to kick this before I go with that chase. Just because I know I'm probably going to chase this a little bit longer. And that this place is pretty much a dead zone. Where you at, buddy? There you are. He played it well. He'll have to drop it right here, though. Maybe not. That was good. Yep. That's unfortunate. He played it really well, though. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, nice blind. Best use of a flashlight. You're going to drop it right away. Oh, nice. I forgot you had Dead Hard. I mean, I asserted dominance. Oh, and the teabag, though. I love it. Sure, I'll chase you longer. Why not? Hate to break it to you, though. Big roughs here. Yep. Look for the window tech. Hi. She actually telegraphed that one pretty hard. Because what she did was she kind of came here and went over and around like a big angle. That typically means they're going to try and go for a window tech. A window tech is basically when the animation for a killer happens to go over a vault. So if I'm coming outside of the shack here, I have a little animation just like that. They're going to try and slide through right behind you and through the loop over there. You can tell how relaxed I am in this game when I'm just showing stuff off like that without like a care in the world. There you are. Hey, you're sneaking around. 7 stacks, save the best for last. Feels good. Dying Light, 5 stacks. Pretty much no pallets left on the map. A lot of it came down from that first chase, though. That's where snowballing can be a real big factor. Which is funny. We just talked about last game about snowballing and how I'm not so much of a snowball killer when I play. But it really just comes from looking at the right things. Hey, you teabagged a while ago. It means you're like a really good survivor and won't mind being tunneled, right? Right? Right. There he is. He just went behind that loop over there, or he walked back. Nope, there he is. The one thing you have to be cautious about whenever you're playing killer, and I said hard, is just kind of what the loops, where the loops are at. So if I chase him this way, he's gonna. Oh, there's those unbreakable. If I chase him the one way, oh, he went to the locker probably. No, he didn't. He went that way. You kind of have to be aware of like the vaults. So if I had chased him in a big circle right there, what would have happened is he actually would have just went and taken the vault, and then you're really just getting a lot of waste of time here. He might take that vault again. No, he's gonna go to the loop. You gonna drop it right away or no? Yep, he'll take the vault. We just go around. We'll chase this a little bit. This isn't something I would recommend. These are one of the more dangerous loops you can take. Because it's a very elongated loop with numerous ways for the survivor to play. Again, I don't really care about the 4K, so sure, we'll play Hatch. Why not? Though I probably should have been a little bit meaner. Go off this way. We're really trying to find whispers here. I don't have whispers yet. Maybe she was over in this direction. Scratch marks going out that way. The brighter the scratch mark, the more recent it is, so you can kind of find out where they're at. Scratch marks right there, still going over here. There we go. Oh, hi. Bye. You know, not too bad. If you want the 4K, make sure to slug and get it. It's no big deal if you don't. Just GG it up at the end. This is a much better round. So, a lot of the survivors here, at least were a little bit better than last round. And we gotta show off the build a little bit more. You can do quite a bit with it. Just make sure to utilize your perks. And a lot of it comes down to general game sense. Again, I've done a lot of videos with Doctor. And Doctor being perkless. You can still win without perks. It is immensely harder, and you're not going to win against like a rank 1 team who knows every loop inside and out. But you'd be surprised about how many red ranks and purple, green don't really need perks to win. What they need is just good game sense and knowing how the game works, where to take your advantages at, and where to kind of get rid of your disadvantages at. There, I think that was pretty much a flawless game in what we played, which is really nice. But other than that, guys, I hope this is really helpful for you newer players coming into Myers or just coming into Dead by Daylight in general, running, hey, what kind of build can I run? I picked up Myers. Hope this helps. I know I've talked over a lot. I kind of go on a tangent sometimes. But much love, everybody. And until next time, I'm Red, and I'm signing off.
Come on.